Isn't that a pleasure? Isn't that beautiful? We've just turned up. They're exactly as they were. Well, not exactly as they were, but they're similar. And they're still here. They're still exactly in the same place that they were. Just moved into the shade a little bit more. And very, very relaxed. We're only about We're about 5 meters away from them. 5 meters, which is about 15 feet. And very relaxed, very hot. And they are definitely just still going to be chilling here for quite some time. But it's definitely 4 males. Nice big yawn. Lovely. Now you may hear me clicking away here, guys, so I'm just going to take a few photos just to get some IDs on these animals. So if there's a bit of background noise here, you'll know what that is. Taking lens caps off and things. Well, we've got 4 flat big cats at the moment. They will come in contact with each other more often than you think, and leopard would definitely take a decision to sort of get out of the way of a lion. And I'm sure there's been fatalities, definitely there would have been fatalities from lion on leopard, but probably not the other way around. There's always these exceptions to these rules, and you know, it just depends. The leopard is a very, very 2 to 3 is normal, sometimes 4, but the chances of survival can be a little bit tricky. But if it's a coalition like this, they might have they've got a great protection system around them, and also the mothers are very, very, very protective. They get weaned at about 8 months, but the interesting thing is the size of them when they're born. Now they can weigh about 2 kilograms when they're born, and what's that in pounds? Is that about 4.5 pounds or something like that? And they're defenseless pretty much when they're born, and they totally rely on their mother's care. Well, we waited, and we waited, and we waited, and now we have waking lions, which is absolutely fantastic. This individual got up to have a bit of a stretch and go and do his business, and then came back over and sat right in front of us here. He's about 4 meters away from us at the moment. Still a little bit sleepy, but incredible, absolutely incredible. He's been sitting up and looking down through under the vegetation to see if there's any opportunities arising. Had his nose in the air for about 2 or 3 minutes as well, sniffing, picking up scent of something. VM asked if it was us, and I assured VM it wasn't. Between you and me, I'm not really sure about that, but they are definitely looking around for opportunities if they arise, but at the moment they're not going out to any effort to do that. If something presented itself to them, they would probably take, yeah, maybe an opportunity. They've got full bellies still, and they're looking nice and full, and the word from the guides that have seen these individuals over the past few days, they did take a buffalo about 2.5 days ago. So they're still okay, but they will definitely be looking for some energy and another kill as pretty soon, I'd say. Tonight might not be the night, but not in our timeline anyway. But you never know what could happen after we close, and we'll definitely come back and listen to what's happened last night over on this fantastic reserve, Arathusa. So it's just been a bit of a sitting and waiting game today. It's been quite beautiful though. Just a really nice, peaceful encounter with these incredible predators, and them tolerating our presence within 4 meters of them. We are. It's about 12 feet. And he came to us. He came and sat there. We didn't move any closer. We've stayed stationary ever since we arrived. We've got a little bit of movement from our upside down character under the tree who's watching me upside down. I don't know what that looks like, but he's just gone back to sleep as well. They do find great comfort in lying on their backs with their legs in the air. A lot of lions do this position. Got another one over to the left doing exactly the same thing. Lying on his back and his back legs in the air. Very comfortable. He looks like he wants to get a little bit more active, this guy, but tiredness seems to be overcoming him, or the heat. I think the thing that I can share with you most is the feeling that I've got right now. And look at this, beautiful. Thank you, my friend. That's the sort of thing, it's just a little display. Oh, it's a yawn, and it sort of certainly shows me where they take their place in the food chain here, one could say. But the feeling that you get when you're sitting this close to a lion is a very humbling experience. Beautiful, but humbling. Okay, we don't have a roof on our vehicle and we are exposed, but I think we know these animals well enough to watch their behaviour and see that we're no threat to them and they're no threat to us. At this point, we would never do anything. Look at those beautiful displays of teeth there. As long as we didn't break the shape of this vehicle, it's very important when you're watching lions, you don't stand up, you don't make any sudden movements, and they get used to you very, very quickly. the light is definitely going down. But we've still got some good time with them. He's beautiful, isn't he? We've got about 30 minutes to go, folks, and I know Pete's desperately looking for that leopard, but it may be that he or she, whoever the leopard is, comes back right on close. So we'll still stick with that. We've got two very beautiful scenarios here, or situations I should say. We've got 4 male lions that could all sit up at any second, or we potentially have a leopard that comes back to her kill that she's put into a tree. Patty has just sent us a tweet and she is wanting to know what the noise is in the background. It is Francolins, Patty, you're correct, giving that sort of late evening call that they do, with another one off in the distance doing the same. It's a really fantastic call that it's part of the African evening, those Francolin calls to each other, and combined with guinea fowl I can hear off in the distance, and there's a lot of other birds going around that might be just out of our range. There's definitely, I don't know if you can hear this bird. I can hear it from here. I can hear two. I'm just going to get it up for you to show you it first and see if you can hear what it is.